Hello Twitch. We're going to give Greedfall a go today. Hope it's going to load in. Just watching to make sure it loads in. Hello. There's my video. When you're ready, game capture. I guess I'll try reloading the game real fast. Give me a second. I mean, the game's running. You guys are getting the audio, I think. But you're not getting the video for some reason. Okay, I can change that. Give me a sec. That source. There we go. Let me just move that to there. And we'll set that like that. That should be working. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's better. Right. That will do. Let me just get set back up here. And I am good to go. Okay, so first of all, the music, immense. I'm enjoying it. Been listening to it while I've been making coffee and getting ready to start streaming. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Hey Mickey, yeah, new game today. Called Greedfall. Not played it before. Let's see. Easy. Companions are stronger and enemies are weaker and less aggressive in this mode. This mode provides a balanced challenge. No worries, Mick. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope work's not too awful today. You'll have to optimize your skills and equipment, use crafting, and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. Enemies are more numerous, more aggressive, and they inflict more damage. Achieving success in this mode requires you to have a good grasp of the riposte system and to upgrade your character strategically. I think I'm going to go with normal. It looks like it provides a balanced challenge and you'll have to optimize skills and equipment. I think for a first playthrough, I'm going to go with that. Where are you? I don't know if you want people to know. Where are you? What's on the agenda for today? I was going to ask a question that would give away what you do for work, but okay. Sounds like a long one. Let's go.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Is that a is that the limit at the moment, Mick, or is it just because people aren't flying as much? I love this. Is that a tattoo? I assume it's a tattoo. Maybe it's like a scar. Right, so I'm going to do something I've not done before, and I'm going to have a go at making him look a little bit like me. So, eye colour is blue. That seems about right. I don't know how many options I'm going to have, but I mean, I have a fairly obvious feature on my face. It's going to have to be that, I guess. It's not nearly as long as my beard, and it also has more around his bottom lip. There's not a million choices. I think that one maybe more than anything else. Oh, we've got to name him as well. I guess that's the closest to what I do with my hair, short back and sides. That's a much larger difference than my haircut. No, I don't think you can. I don't think there's enough editing options to really make a difference. Right, here we go. So, profile focusing on melee combat, profile focusing on controlling the battlefield, or a profile focusing on using offensive spells. Like, this to me sounds like the sneak archer, so that's 100% what we're going for. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I like the sound of accuracy. Magical damage doesn't seem useful. I don't think I'd have a cheese and mayo sandwich, but I guess I would. I really don't know. That doesn't sound very nice at all. Like, I'd butter the bread. I'd butter the bread if I was having like a chicken and mayo sandwich, because you have butter, filling, and sauce, right? But cheese and mayo just seems a bit weird. Um, yeah, yeah. Any sandwich with mayo in, I'd also have butter. Like chicken and mayo sandwich, buttered bread. Accuracy, I think, increases the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I don't get another point until level 4, which is pretty mad. So I don't think you get these very often at all. So you maybe spec into 2 at most, I don't know. Oh, okay. Slightly reduce merchant prices and slightly improve your companion's abilities. Your companion's combat abilities, I see. Allows you to make simple potions. Lets you pick simple locks. That's a strong contender. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Also a strong contender. Lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. I'm going to go with lockpicking. Start game. I do want to create this character.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
So, this is a third person. And, oh, space isn't jump. That's interesting. So, with it being a third person, I might give playing with a controller a go instead. And see how that feels. Oh. I want to put it away now. Oh, you just do if you stand still enough for a while. Okay, let's just follow the tutorial.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us.
I want Kurt's hat.
Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
X main attack, Y secondary attack. Haha! Oh, I got hit. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. That wasn't the button I needed to press. You have lost health! to assign a potion to a shortcut, use left bumper to open tactical pause. Tactical pause. We'll pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. You'll be able to access your spells, skills and potions to use directly or to assign to a shortcut. Using it during combat, you can also learn about enemies around you. Okay. So I have a health potion. So X to assign. Oh, I see. Okay. And there's... yeah, okay, so right trigger contains a bunch of skill groups. So I can have it just on down. So then down is now to use a potion, which makes sense to me. Right, so what I wanted to do was lock onto him. That doesn't seem to be working. Oh, heal myself, right, fine. Damn it. Oh, he got me.
What a green blood.
Well, I don't think I've proved to him I can fight at all.
Weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Come on then, Otto. Firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Open tactical pause. Assign the pistol to a shortcut. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We did it. Take that. Damn. I mean, am I just supposed to keep firing? The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Okay. Break through your opponent's armor. Ow. Right trigger X to set a trap. Well, how am I going to do this while I'm in combat? I mean, that seems stupid, but okay. Wow. I mean, I was already dead, but... Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you... Oh, okay. When the meter reaches first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press left trigger to use a Fury attack. You got it. Ow. Aha. Take that. You can sheath your weapon once out of combat. Hold right bumper to sheath your weapon.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Show him you're happy that you're coming along. Sure.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Mumsy's in here then, I take it. Oh.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Oh
I've
dear.
asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
I
Blessings go
agree,
with you,
Kanto.
my
I
child.
assume they didn't have the budget for motion trackers and actors, and that it's all manually animated. That's my assumption anyway. It does have kind of a mid-2000s feel about it in the graphic style, but it's not bad. Feels akin to... Feels like an improvement on Oblivion, but maybe like Dark Souls 2 territory.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Companions. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. Apparently he's suspicious of us. I mean, yeah, I'll add Kurt to the team. You can come along. Right. Consult the
Where
quest
would
log.
you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far
Right,
from
so
here.
we've got
If you
notify
go
the
there first.
Thélème ambassador
well.
about your departure,
Do you think Constantine will
and
be waiting for us
notify the
next
Bridge
to
Alliance
ship?
about your departure.
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
It's kind of cool. Let's see. There we go. Oh, right. So now the secondary menu's controlled by the trigger buttons. That's a little annoying, but I guess that's okay. So I want to track this one. Is Kurt just following me now? Yeah, he is. This place is a bit of a mess. What's happened? Okay, you can access the map by holding the button down, so that just takes you into the map. That's fine. So we're going... It's actually kind of useful in streets like this. The map's kind of cool. So we're going to go that way, and straight down. Ah! This is a fight. Where did you come from? Help me, Kurt. Well.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Loot. I'll take that. An old leather coat, which apparently is an improvement. And some soft old boots, which are not an improvement. Oh, they up our elemental resistance, but they are worse armor and the same for balance. Okay, so we can go to the equipment tab here. So is there a place to just see our inventory? That'll be really annoying if there's not. So we can put... I'll figure that out. Maybe there will be. I mean, it looks so much worse, but it's better for me. So I guess I'm going to put it on. Oh, is that... No, that's just consumable items. Right, so the silver ring is just considered junk. And it looks like there's no space for, like, rings and things, which is fine. It also looks like things have, like, augment slots or something. I don't actually know. But just like the two little circles in the symbol. So have I got a second weapon equipped at the moment that I didn't know about? If I draw my sword and then change weapon. Yeah, I do. I've got a rusty saber. Fair enough. That puts weapons away. Oh, this was the other guy that Kurt killed. What have you got? Ooh, some blacksmith's gloves, hey? Yep, we'll have all of that. It looks like those boots are better than mine as well. Wrong button. Because I think those boots are the same armor as mine. Yeah, same armor, same balance, but they've got some elemental resistance, whereas mine don't. There we go. See, that's considered an improvement, but it's not. It's got 1 less armor, but it's 2 more elemental resistance. Guess the game does some like averaging thing, I don't know. That's obviously an improvement. And now we're dressed exactly like the guys who just attacked us, so that's great. What are you selling?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company. I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there.
Okay, have fun. So I don't know what the time setting for this game is, but it looks like maybe 1800s France or something. It's kind of cool. Right, you.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You look very
You can
unwell.
start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
That's not
In
what
fact,
my friend
I've
Kurt
already
said.
had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Guess I'll ask about the other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Oh. Well, that's not very useful. Alright. More instructions
Your
then.
master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
So I've got a 50% chance of succeeding here. Or I've got, I don't know what that one, and I mean I know it means it's using one of the skills, but I've forgotten which one. But I don't know what the one means. Does it mean it will cost me a gold? Oh, it's using intuition, obviously. Because it says it in brackets. Okay, Mick. Have a safe flight. I will threaten a prison sentence.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well. Guess I'll just threaten him.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Well. Oh. This isn't going to go well. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Haha!
Things are about to get dicey.
Hello.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Oh, but our reputation went down. I mean, we did just beat up a guard. Oh, wow. Oh, no, never mind. I mean, we'll take it anyway. What's up here? Loot. Brilliant. Can I just walk off the edge? Is there full damage in this game? Maybe. That wasn't very far to fall. What do you want? The movement feels a bit weird. Like, it's okay, but it feels a bit odd. Oh, there's more loot here. Look at that. Right, I guess we go back to our... Inform the court guard barracks quartermaster in Serene. So is this part of the... Oh. That's a dead end. There's a crafting table here. What does this do? Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use the crafting table. To obtain it, spend points in the desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you a bonus. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You also need ingredients which you can buy or find while exploring. Okay. Oh, I see. So those little dots are like crafting thingamawiggers. So to upgrade that, we can upgrade the pommel and the guard. Right, okay. So that requires craft level 1 and 4 crude iron ore. And that requires craft level 2 and some refined iron ore. I like it. Okay, so the slots are like your... So we can go all the way up to like a steel ring, not wing. A grand steel ring, which makes the armor damage ridiculous. That's kind of cool though. Right, and it's classic green, blue, purple. That's literally World of Warcraft, I think, has taught us what those three colours mean. So do I have... I've got craft level 1. Right, okay. So that's what that's saying, is that I've got craft level 1. But I don't have the ingredients here. Cool, okay. It's worth knowing that that's a thing. Play around with that. Probably quite a lot more. There's a merchant here.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
What does he mean again? Apparently I have a used felt hat. Is that... So that means I've got it equipped, I take it. So I can sell him this. Because I'm not going to use that. I don't want to sell any of that. Don't want to sell that. I'll sell the silver signet ring because it's considered junk. Good. Oh, I see. Okay. Am I going to sell this? Yeah.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Cheers then.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise in contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Well. Anything to steal in here? Quite like one of those guns. Another door. Oh, it goes back outside. Find a way to move. Oh dear, people are ill here. You okay? Oh hey, look, this guy's dead. Albert, I hope you will be given this letter when you finally return from Al-Sad. Provided there is somebody still alive here to give it to you. I can barely see anymore, and it's difficult to write. I'm sorry, my child, I can't leave you much. The looters sure to have wrecked our beautiful bookstore by now. But they may not have found the chest I hid in our house. Take care of yourself, my son. And if the money enables you to, flee to this magic island, which is said to be completely free of evil. Your loving father. Oh. So where's his house? So, this is clearly set around the time of the plague, right? Like, that's what's going on here.
It's blocked.
Oh.
It's blocked.
So, my history is awful, so I don't even really know what, roughly what time that was.
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
My hat's kind of out of style.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
Whoa. Look at that. Show me your hats. 103? I can't afford 103. Oh hey, that's a good hat. I can't even afford 62 for a worn tricone. Or tricorn. Or whatever it's called.
Thank you for
Alright.
your visit. See you soon.
Bye.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come.
What does that mean? Oh, there's like a barker. What does he want? Oh, it's Mr.
I
Dick.
still don't see Constantine at your side.
This fellow.
I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Oh, we can have him come with me. Ask him about his future role on the island.
What will be your official title on Tier-Free? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Right. Bye. This zone is under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach, but if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with that faction. Okay. So is this a case where I'm walking into a faction's zone? I need to go down there anyway. So is that obvious on the map? Not really. I'm sure it'll make more sense to me afterwards. Oh hey, look. Where am I going? This way and left again.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh dear.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship.
Well.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure.
I feel like his accent just changed.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
His accent definitely just changed. About the cabin boy. Where did you see him for the last time?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close
This
friends?
Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Cool. I need some help with some
I
merchandise.
have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hey Liv,
The
how's it
next
going?
ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain,
So,
I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates
pretty
on
exciting.
I
If you
doubt it. Even if I
type
wanted,
exclamation
my
mark
quartermaster
artist in the
was a
chat,
half-crazed bridge troll.
you'll get a
He's
link
got
to
it
the
into his head that a gang
artist's
of
page, but
ruffians want
Olive
to use my ship to
Harris
pass
is the
contraband
artist,
over to Tier 4D.
and she made this
It's
for
those
me.
guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest
Look at that!
will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is going to have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Right, so I kind of wasn't paying massive attention to that, but this guy is refusing to put contraband and on his ship, so we're going to go to the Harbour Master's office and doctor the ship's, I guess, stores document. At least that's what we're planning to do. What else can we ask about? The Norts, Tier Freddy, no. Right. Constantine's absence.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin.
Thank you very
Tavern,
much, Liv.
but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I
I
hope nothing has happened
can't
to
type
him.
in chat at the
Let's
moment
go
myself because I'd have to
Thank
tab
you,
out. Hang on, I can do it.
Happy to be of some help.
I hope it works. There we go.
Be back soon, Captain.
Right. So what have we got? We have investigate the disappearance of the novice. That was the cabin boy who's pissed off. We failed to negotiate with the vendor, but then we recovered the guard's merchandise anyway because we attack them. We informed the guards barracks, the coin guard barracks quartermaster. We need to tamper with the ship's log in the harbour master's office and then clear out the warehouse guards. That seems like it's probably telling us we're going to get attacked. Yeah, so I have no idea about this game, Liv. Except so far everyone's dying of a plague and we're in France. And we're going to get on a ship after we've done a whole bunch of errands. So yeah. It's kind of cool. The combat is interesting. It feels a little bit sticky when we're moving around. Like, it's not as fluid as it could be. I don't actually know when this game was made, but it feels like a AAA title from, you know, 5-10 years ago. That level of control. It's certainly not as fluid as Assassin's Creed Odyssey when it comes to movement. Tamper with the ships. Yep, okay. And then, oh, there's 2 doors into this room.
Do you have
That's all
any
that
idea
means.
how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Or we could just go through the front door. But okay. We'll do it your way.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
I think I'm just going to go in and have a fight. Might kill us. We should probably save. Haven't saved before. There we go.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port.
Oh dear.
They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my house! And death to the ass!
Oh dear.
Careful, Greenblood!
Oh, we died. Okay, so we probably just can't fight our way through. I think the guards are intended to be pretty ridiculous. So we're going to have to figure out how to do this with espionage. We're either going to have to wear one of their uniforms, or we're going to have to make a drink. So does this guy attack us? No.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Is that right? Intuition. You do not have the... Oh, I see. I need at least an intuition of... That's what that means. Okay, I understand. So the 1 in red means you don't have the skill to try this, to even attempt this. Okay. Understood.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well. I'm going.
Right, bye then.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
What, even into the... Oh, okay.
Very well. I'm going.
So he won't let me go even sort of that way. Right. So, where was that, like, crafting table? Where has that gone? I guess that doesn't get put on the map. No, it looks like it doesn't. That's a shame. It was over here somewhere. Oh, right. It's because it's got it is on the map. It's just got a massive thing over it. Right. That's what we want to aim for. And we can figure out what ingredients we need when we get there, I guess, and then probably go to the merchant and buy them. I don't know who it is we're offering a drink to, though. What does that say? To the family of the rich man who provoked us, we have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Oh. That's ominous. Right then, so what are we trying to make? We are trying to make a consumable. Oh, a quest item. Right, I see. So, the laced drink will require a bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. Why do we need metal dowels? Okay, I'm going to ignore that. Right. Hoof fungus, Innonotus hispidus, and beast essence, and a bottle of brandy. Oh, but I also need science level 1, which I do not have. Bugger. Some pirates liked the drink. Oh, I may have missed that clue. But I can't make it anyway because I don't have the science level. So I don't think it's going to work. No science. So let me read the quest log again. Tamper with the, yeah. Yeah, Naut cloves, I think that's the thing that, I think that's the key, right, Maverick? I'm going to go and attempt that next. To get science, I'd have to level up, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if I can open my skill tree. So all of this is, that's all the like combat ones, and then it's talents. So next point I don't get until level 5. So there we go. So I'd need 4 more levels before I can get more science. So and I'm probably not going to spec into that. So I want to go to the trader and see if he has any Naut cloves.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Uh-huh. But I'm imagining I can't afford them. Let's see. A customs office sailor's coat. Right, would that be the thing? Oh, it's the little shield, right? So that's not the Naut shield, I don't think, or the Naut shield.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Can I look that up anywhere? This is just going to be game information, right? Yeah, it is. Right, we found this abandoned letter and we found this. Like, that sounds like it's going to end in a fight. So, world map, no good. Quests, side quests, missions, not what I want. There must be somewhere I can remind myself of what the shields each stand for. I can see that I'm obviously suspicious with the Nauts, but what was their shield? Nope. Is it really not in a codex anywhere? Am I just not missing it? That's game guides. That's notes I found. That's gems. No information available on creatures. No shields written in there. What does help tell me here? Nope. Huh. This is kind of annoying. I mean, I can't afford it anyway. Let's just do a different quest for the minute, and maybe it'll work out later. It's a side quest anyway, so we'll go with this one. Investigate the disappearance of the Naught Novice. Maybe in doing this we'll kill someone who's got some Naught gear on, and we can pick that up instead. Are we going there or are we going here? In any case, we don't want to go down that way, right? I guess it's just that there's two things to go and look at. Let's go and look at this first. Okay, thank you, Maverick. That's what I assumed, but it's a shame there's nowhere to look them up.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Oh God. Disaster. Okay.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
I certainly can't. What do you know?
You were a witness to the event.
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were.
I see.
I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
So,
unfortunately not.
He was drunk enough to fall over, but not
carry.
drunk enough to
Even Flavia treated
forget
me like a
exactly what
fool.
happened.
And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
So, some clues, hey? So I just go and speak to the other guy first and see what the other guy knows as well. Like, it's likely to end in a fight, I'm sort of assuming.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see Jonas?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Did he have any enemies?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
What about his friends?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Right.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
We do. Right. Find and interrogate the witnesses. Or more precisely, just follow the quest markers to the witnesses. The tavern, eh? I love how dramatically I open every door. It's like, haha! I'm here. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Desarde has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or where equipment offers bonuses. Threats and combat are also an option when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Yes, we've found that out already.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Speak about the eventual witness.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Okay. What about the
I'm
kidnapping?
looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered. and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight.
Oh,
I
no.
hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Maybe
If
it
you
can.
can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Right, well, let's not pay him now. Oh, right, so that's why it was giving me the option to make metal dowels, which is a bit silly, but because I had this quest, and yeah, okay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I
Yeah.
need to be off.
Bye.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
So I can craft metal dowels. I think they took 1 iron ore each. I'll double check and see if the merchant's got anything. But it's going to cost us 25 gold otherwise.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Right, well that's the thing. But I'm not going to get distracted right this second. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, no, that was what I asked.
Recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No.
Yes.
Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
So...
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
So what happened during the evening?
Happened that evening?
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Right. Seeing as it's right here. So, quest item, metal dowels. They take 1 crude iron ore each and we need 4 of them. So, how much does crude iron ore cost? I know I'm getting distracted by a separate quest, but seeing as it's all super close, let's just give it a go.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you
Is
seen
it?
anything?
Yeah, you selling crude iron ore? He's selling metal dowels for 3 gold. And he's got... Oh, okay. Well, this costs 1 gold each. Right, fine. I will take 4 of those, please.
Thank you for your visit.
Thanks.
See you soon. Come on, come on. Citizen Missouri, come to me.
It looked like he was selling the poison as well. I might have a quick look at that. Right, we're going to make 4 of those. Done.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool.
Oh no.
He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint. Anything else?
Don't think so.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Look at that. What an excellent job we did. Haha. Right. Find and confront the kidnappers. So everyone's been kidnapped. Constantine, Jonas. These kidnappers are in the wealthy district, and there's another set of kidnappers in the poor district. What a crazy world. What's this book doing here? I can't do anything with it, never mind. Oh! God damn it! Help me, Kurt!
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
We did it! Where's the other body? Oh, it's here. Gold coins and ammo. Gold coins. Okay, that's fine. Who are you? Oh, you're the original, like, merchant guy. Let's see. Okay, yeah, going the right way. That's the main quest line, which we obviously don't want to do yet. Got to do all the side quests first. Got to save a cabin boy. Got to fiddle some numbers on a merchant's books.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you.
Could she
Enter,
now?
Please.
Well. Where is Jonas?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh. So your son pissed off to go and be a cabin boy?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband,
and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find him?
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Anything I can take? I guess not. This is an interesting bonsai tree. It's weird that I came and just sort of spoke to her in her bedroom. I guess that's that then. Oh dear.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
No, I know.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Naughts, some families cede more than gold.
Thank you, Maverick, for the follow.
Even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell
Glad you're enjoying the stream.
The young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child, and ever since, he's been a Naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
That's pretty severe. Like...
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naught?
So they
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable
basically sold their son into a job. And then decided that was maybe not such a good idea after all.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any...
No,
Don't
I'm
worry.
figuring that
We'll
out.
find him in time for departure.
He's
I
a big
certainly
boy,
hope
he can
so.
look after himself.
Would you be in need of my help in any way?
That doesn't sound great. I hope your toe's okay. Which toe did you stub? Yeah, so the Noughts and the Fontaines, the
I've had a word
contract?
with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Noughts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sardet. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship.
Jesus.
Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Noughts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Noughts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Noughts as quickly as possible.
Not sure I want to.
Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Yeah, I agree.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
So am I gonna get a choice here? I don't think I want to give Jonas back. Like, I thought this was just like a missing child. Like, Jesus. I'm glad Kurt's got some sanity about him. Mr. de Courcillon, or whatever his name is I mean, he's, yeah. What's this? This is new. Note to the attention of the servant. Alice, I would like to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days to make sure that there is enough food for everyone, and be discreet. We do not want other family. Well, that wasn't very discreet, was it, Alice?
This
Alice,
document mentions another property, a warehouse.
you fucked
That
up.
would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Yeah, I mean, this is already a massive "Are we the baddies?" Have you got anything to say about this?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Uh-huh. Oh,
With
okay.
respect, my lady.
She won't say anything. I was just going to tell her, like, yeah, so the reason your son was taken is because your husband sold him. Like, straight up. Before he was born. Find a way to free Jonas. Right, so he's in some warehouse over here. Ha. Oh. Screaming's pretty severe as well. So it's this warehouse. So always the back door. Never mind, I'm just going to take the front door.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Is there like... Oh, there is a sneak button. Okay. Where's he at? Is that a still? Looks a bit like a still. Big copper still. Interesting. Right. Well, that was interesting. That was the collision on that is a little bit. Let's go. Oh dear. Yeah. This game is great, but it clearly didn't have the biggest budget, which is fine. Like, I've played AAA titles that are that don't have as an in-depth a story as this, like right from the get-go. So I'm loving it so far.
Sir de Sardet, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Tell him about what Sir de Courcillon taught us.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness will be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You
I wanted to go and tell her.
I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Can I just take Jonas and tell him to do what he wants? Right, I'm going to try lockpicking because I've got it, even though I've got the key. I'm going to give it a go. We did it! So your dad sold you?
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes.
It looks like Jonas wants to work on the ship.
Farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
It looks like he wants to work on the ship, so I guess I don't feel that bad. That was a hard line to take, though. Everyone in that story was awful. Including me. Hey look, lockpicking. We did it. A magic potion. Alright, what's through this door? More loot. Ah. Oh, I see. So if we'd taken the back route in... Right, okay. We could have snuck in and unlocked the door. We'd probably have needed one of their uniforms, though. Right, understood. So we could have done that, all of that, without ever speaking to Sir de Fontaine, or Sir Fontaine, or whatever his name was. Right, so inform Captain Vasco. It looked like we could buy a drink laced with sleeping pills, so I might just go back to the merchant real fast and see if I can do that, given that those things are going to be next to each other. I didn't need to map marker that, did I really? But never mind.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it?
Depends. You have a bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. Am I even going to be able to combine those two things if I buy them? Let's save.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you seen it.
So I am going to buy the things.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You will
And combine. If it doesn't let me combine them, then I'm just gonna. Yeah. So I am not scientific enough to pour sleeping potion into a bottle of brandy. Okay. Whatever you say, game. I'm not normally one for save scumming, but when I'm new to a game, sort of saving and double checking mechanics is usually a good idea. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, I guess you could explain it away with like, not knowing how much is enough of a dose to send them to sleep versus not knowing how much is a dose to like kill them, but
So,
it's a bit of a stretch.
As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship.
You do.
I have you to thank, I imagine.
Pay me.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
They do. Ah, reputation with the Naughts, eh? And I got a level as well. Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
Ding! Okay, what does that mean? I have a skill point, but not on a trippy point or... Ah, okay, so this skill tree is pretty... So I didn't see this in character creation, right? But I did see the attributes and the talents list. So talent, I got. Why do I have that? Because I got lockpicking as talent. I have this unlocked due to. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's due to something I'm wearing. Because I have crafted stuff. I crafted the metal rods, obviously. I have this as an attribute, which I'm already starting to think maybe wasn't the best option, but it's fine. So we have. So I am going to go down the technical route, I think, instead of just this route. And see how it goes. So that allows the use of pistols. So do I already have that? Allows the use of pistols. I'm using a pistol though. Lets you put alchemical preparations on the ground that explode when an enemy comes near. An enemy should read. An enemy comes near and damage every enemy in the explosion radius. Okay. Firearms deal more damage. Right, okay, so I think I have these 6. No, I don't. I have these 3 unlocked because the next steps are also unlocked. So I can get more damage. So all the way out to here allows the application of alchemical preparations on weapons. Right, okay. Of set trap on the ground while dodging. I've already forgotten how I set a trap, but I'll figure it out. I think that is in the codex. So we're going to go with precise calibration. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Oh, achievement unlocked. Look at that. What do I have? Oh, the warehouse basement key. Right, okay. Crude iron ore, leather, which I found, and hawthorn, which I found. So is something meaning I'm getting a crafting level here? No. No. Is it the blacksmith's gloves? Yeah, craftsmanship +1. There we go. Okay, that's kind of cool because it means that we get to unlock some of the crafting stuff, even though we've not got a skill. I've already forgotten a attribute point in it. No, a talent point in it. Okay, so we could maybe find something that gives us a talent point in science. So the next side quest we've got to do, or the only side quest we've got to do now, is the coin guard thing. So clear the warehouse out of guards. So I think we could do it in a fight if I just keep going at it and actually learn the combat mechanics of the game properly. We can prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills, for which we need a science level, or we can put on some Naught clothing, which I think is also being sold. So we're going to head back to there, and oh, there's like an outdoor bar here. That's kind of cool. Right, so we're looking for any gear that will give me a science point, or
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thanks. Right. We also only have 64 gold, but we're pretty certain that that is the Naught shield, and that is the shield of the I've already forgotten the name of it, but where Kurt's from. So we need 89 gold. Anything that gives us science? No. No science here. That gives us a charisma +1, which is kind of cool. We're not wearing a cape at all at the moment, so we may end up buying a cape. But for the moment, that's not a useful use of our monies. Right, okay. So I guess my other question is there like something you can drink that gives you temporary buff to science? We're not going to have the gold for it anyway, but no, doesn't look like it. Okay. Right, so we needed that, and that to make a sleeping potion, right? Which is obviously cheaper than buying the sleeping potion outright. So if we can get a point of science, then we can do it. Yeah. So it was definitely a -1 when I broke in there. I'm not so worried about the reputation thing. It's just exploring ways to do it. But I agree, Maverick. I think that that's probably going to be the way to go. It's just I'm going to have to be good enough to actually do it. I also wanted to check if there's anything I wanted to sell.
Welcome. Have you seen it?
No weapons to sell. No guns to sell. Nope. No armors to sell, I don't think. Nothing here I want to sell. I'm amazed that a major health potion is only 3 gold. But never mind. I don't have any junk. That's fine.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So, to the customs warehouse to see if we can A, sneak around in there, and if not, kill some dudes. But I am going to, before I do this, I am going to be back in just 2 minutes. Hopefully that's appeared. My headphones need plugging in as well. Okay, we are back. Right, I'm pretty sure I saved, but I'm going to save again. Yeah, I did save. That's fine. Let's get rid of that on screen. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. Waiting for my
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already
view to
been to the
update.
port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Right. We're sneaking. Or do they not mind me being here now because I've got positive reputation with them? So at the moment my character is... No. They don't want me here. God damn it! Leave me alone. This guy's just roaming around with a gun. We did it. That felt really messy, but we did it. I quite like that, or rather I find it a bit weird. I mean, I like it because it makes it easier, but I find it a bit weird that they, if they're planning on attacking Kurt, they just sort of stand staring at him and I can sort of be behind them. I guess Kurt's considered the bigger threat. It's a shame I can't take any of their clothes. Right, so their books should be upstairs. There's a box there. Ooh, there's an old embroidered doublet. Right, so is that chevron the mark of the naught then? I guess it probably is. Think that's better for me anyway. I also ended up getting a better pair of gloves there, which I'm probably going to equip, even though they reduce my elemental resistance, but I'm probably going to equip them, but I'm not going to sell these ones because I can just put them on to have the craftsmanship bonus, right? So I've got to remember not to sell those. But then I can replace my old leather coat with an old embroidered doublet. Reduction in poison resistance, but improved balance, improved armor. I think that's probably better. And it's got 3 improvement slots as well. And it's Mark of the Naught, I'm assuming. Mark of the Naught. I mean, it's what the other guy's wearing, but he's got that chevron on his... I don't know. There needs to be a place for me to look that up. It's kind of annoying that I can't. Is there anyone in here? No. There's another chest. Right, yeah, so that sailor's coat has... oh, I don't know.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Oh, I got a set of keys. We did it. Oh dear, I'm a vampire. I'm not in the mirror. Let's go. Right, so I'm currently wearing the same clothes and colours as you. So I must be wearing naught clothing right now. Surely. Anything to loot in here? I guess not. Okay. Let's see. So, I have this old embroidered doublet, or this. And they're either the Congregation of Merchant or the Naughts, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which is which. It must be written down somewhere. Is it in here? Armor, Fury, Exploration, Merchant Camps. No. Merchant Caravans, Campsites. Lantern, Reputation. Oh. No. When you need favours from an important character, your reputation with their faction can be crucial. Yeah, of course. Zones controlled by other factions. Beware of zones managed by other factions. Certain zones are forbidden to you. Infiltrating these places will be seen as a cause for a fight between you and the members of that faction. Yes, understood. I don't get it. I'm convinced I'm missing something, but I don't know what. No, I've looked at this already. Who knows? Yeah, I think you're right, Maverick. I agree. But it'd be nice if just there was a thing with the shields. Advanced view? Oh no, that just tells me how it affects my stats. Nope. Nothing in there either. Was there anything in the advanced view? Something about... No. Nothing. Right, so I think I'm currently dressed with the congregation colours, which makes sense because Kurt is also in congregation colours, or would be a member of the congregation, right? And he's got that shield on his doublet. So we'll go with that for now. I'm going to keep congregation colours on because why not? Clear out the warehouse guards, isn't that what I just did? Oh, I guess I'll find out, won't I, when I try to go in. So I will change my... Oh, sorry, Maverick. I'll, let me... Yeah, Chill the Phoenix. So I know that the symbol tells you, but I don't know what the symbols stand for. And I can't find anywhere where the symbols are in game. I'm gonna just let Maverick post that link, I hope. Yeah, the codex would definitely make sense. I was just pouring through there. Do you know exactly where it is? Chill the Phoenix. Yeah, I'll Right, oh, is that a link to where to find it in game? I'll head there now. Give me a second. Oh, damn. Right, I'm gonna have to tab out of game, which mutes the audio for some reason. So bear with me a second. Agree. In order to disguise how to know which for yep, the shield. Okay, let me move it over here so we're all reading the same thing. So you have the shield, Bridge Alliance, Congregation of the Merchants, Naughts. Okay, so this one is for the Naughts for sure. I guess there's not that many shields, which is why you can just sort of remember. Simply check the bottom right of the items tooltip. Most chest pieces belong to a faction, and it will show up here as a symbol next to the item's value. In case you're not sure which symbol denotes which factions, well, read on. Right. Okay. Naughts. Good. Okay, so that's what we thought. But we are right in saying that it's not actually written down in the game anywhere, which is a little annoying. But we need to put our Naughts colours on. Ah, so these guys are all wearing Naughts colours, which makes sense.
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Right. So that's that job done. They still want us to... Right, okay. So the drink with sleeping pills is no longer needed. So now we go and inform the porters. Get them to move all of their stuff out. This is probably the wrong way, right? No, I reckon we can squeeze through here. No, we can't. Never mind. Thank you, Mav and Chill the Phoenix, by the way, for the help. Yeah, it's useful. It's just annoying that it's not in game. At least nowhere I can find.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
We did it. Where are we going? I mean, I know where I'm expecting to go, but I don't know. I don't mind backseating, but I don't like spoilers. So yeah, they're two different things to me. Like, like if you've got an idea and you want me to try something, then I'm all for it. I've actually got a command for that. So yeah, let me send my channel info through. Right, so that's Constantine. That's the. So where was the guy? It's not these ones. It was a door that I've already used. Coin Guard Barracks. There we go. A little annoying that that's not quest marked, but not the end of the world.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your
I might buy that cape first, just in case there's a charisma check here.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
Oh, Chill the Phoenix. Is that what's going on? Okay, maybe I'll wait then. Well, I'll go talk to him and see what happens. Right, Sailor's Cape or Merchant's Cape? I think they're both exactly the same, right? Well, one of them's got a gold trim though, so clearly I want the gold trim.
Thank you for your visit.
Look at
See you soon.
that. And all about fashion, obviously. So we're going to change this back out to the old embroidered doublet. That's probably worse actually than having magic and elemental resistance, but I don't care. So we're not handing this quest in now, is that what's... I feel like we should be able to.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Maybe the trigger point is like some steps along the finding Constantine quest, because I've done some of that, like, sort of by accident. I think I've already noticed a couple of slightly squiffy trigger points in the quest lines, so yeah, I'm second guessing the programming though, so I've got no idea, but that's fair. But it worked. Quest done. What did we get for that? More reputation, I guess. How's it going?
Your Excellency, Lord de Sardet. I have been told that you were named Legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
How
Alas,
dare he?
They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Well, that sounds like a side quest to me. Yeah, so... Oh, wait. Oh no, talk to the guy in New Serene. Yeah, so when we've actually travelled over, that's fine. Find the charlatan. We might do that in a minute. That's a great map. We need to go outside first, clearly. Is there anything I can pinch? No, I guess not. This is a pretty serious barrier here. Like, no going upstairs, obviously. Let's go notify the Teleme ambassador about our departure first. What up?
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
Certainly was.
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
You got some chores for me?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
Heretics?
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place.
That sounds like genocide to me.
We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our
we're not going to
guard.
kill them. It's not genocide.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene.
It's just racism.
You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
We've got these people we don't like who are leaving. Stop them leaving so we can punish them.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Well, that sounds fun. Let's do it. I think Maverick, you can. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but yeah, I think you can sometimes you get yourself on a one track that you think is correct, and it messes you up for ages. I've definitely had that in games before. These better? No, they've got much more resistances, but they're worse, slightly worse for armor. Maybe they are better. Just equip them. Let's see. Quest. We need to pick a quest. We're obviously going to do all the side quests. I'm also interested in like these notes. So, to the family of the rich man who provoked us, we have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Alley south of the old warehouse district. So the old warehouse district is... I don't actually know. So I'm probably just gonna sort of ignore that quest a little bit, or that like information. I'm just going to do the other quests and maybe we'll find it by mistake. So let's search for the charlatan. Or rather, set the quest on follow and go to the quest marker. Can I go this way? I can. Oh, I'm in sort of like the... Oh, here he is.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment.
Oh, okay, Maverick. That's the thing. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. That's good to know.
All of that, and more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
So this guy's just out here selling Yakult.
Everything. Absolutely
There's nothing
everything.
wrong with that.
Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
That's a selling point. An intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swore you'd take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
That's a... well, okay. I mean...
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, a bandit's hat, look at that. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. I don't know if my mic's muted or not. I'm assuming it's fine. Patient observations and incomprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Interesting. Louise, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. Crikey, I feel like I need one of his vials. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. Why was that letter here? Right. Please drink this.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now.
I do.
You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
What do you mean he got away?
Before his head ends up on a spike.
Where did he go?
Back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Where's he at then? Look here, you.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful.
That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use this experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
I see. So why is Sahin obsessed with you?
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I mean, I think I'm just going to go all in on rule of law, right? Like, we already helped someone steal a child back because he was given in a contract.
I'm sorry,
so
but I don't trust you. I'm
fuck
going
it.
to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
It'll be fine. Oh, sure. Yeah, I did it.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob.
Yeah,
But if you wish
maybe
to
they'll
capture
kill him.
alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I wonder if Kurt's gonna not like me for
Goodbye,
that.
Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Oh, we've gained a level. Look at that. Go us. What do you think about all of that, Kurt?
Greenblood, do you need something?
Oh. No, I don't
just
want to
leaving.
ask him if he's ever felt lonely. That's a bit weird. Why are the Bridge Alliance still suspicious? I guess relationships take like quite a long time to build up over time. Yeah, Maverick, that was that's probably exactly what happened, right? We gained another level. So do we want more armor damage? See, I've not really been using firearms. This is, I guess, the issue with playing a game. Like, I basically, when I first started, I was like, I want to go sneak archer, and that just isn't a thing. Or sneak ranged weapon user, and it just doesn't exist. So, I mean, I'm going to keep going down the firearms tree, and we'll just remember to use the firearm when we're fighting. Right, what have we got next? Oh yeah. This quest where we're going to capture some people who are leaving before they leave, because we don't like them.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
No, I'm not worried about that too much.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use.
Yeah.
Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Vasco doesn't need to know.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
I see.
Be back soon, Captain. We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Oh, I've got a key for that. That's fine. I'm gonna put back on the Nort clothing. Because that makes sense. I'm a Nort now. Can I climb this? No. Hey guys. Don't mind me.
I've seen...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question?
I did.
If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange.
In Stagne, I think you'll find that said.
But I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison.
Oh,
they
excellent.
must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Do I get a choice? Because, no, probably not. See you later.
It's blocked.
Oh. Why do I need to free him? Sigh. Alright. You win.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Anything in here I can pinch? I mean, probably not, right? No.
It's blocked.
Hooray! Ooh, beast essence. So you two are heretics.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
No,
In
but
that
we don't
case,
like
why
you.
is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Oh, well. You could make an agreement with
Did you
Thélème.
try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay, so what was your escape plan?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Alright, I'll speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador, I guess.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
I think I just offered to help them. I thought that I was speaking to the other guy, but never mind. That's fine. Thanks, Sephinet, I think. You too? I'll have it all. Thanks. So I think what I've just agreed to do is go and speak to the leader of the Bridge Alliance. Oh. Sephinet, I think that was... Oh, you're hosting. Thank you for the host. My tracker isn't picking that up, so I wasn't sure what it was, but I've just seen the thing appear. Right, so I think what I just agreed to do was go and speak to the, ambassador of the Bridge Alliance, whatever his name is, Sahim. Yeah, the Bridge Alliance. So, I guess to give asylum to these heretics. But the heretics, they've studied some sacred text and realised that this island that we're going to is Saint Matthias was convinced to stay there by the devil rather than God. Who knows? I've never really been one for religion. Oh. Did it really? Wow, okay.
Lord de Sade.
That surprises me. I figured it was a slightly lower budget game than that, but fair enough.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
I don't know anything about this game at all.
Concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Yeah, the studio's called Spiders, right? I think. I'd say $5 million is a pretty decent budget for an indie game, but yeah, I guess this is pretty ambitious as well. Like, obviously, third person RPG.
Lord de Sade.
And I don't actually know
We owe you
how
our
big
lives.
this game is.
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting
What's
to a
that
new
line?
country.
Stolen from Toy Story.
I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all
You
that
saved our
possess.
lives. We are eternally
Farewell.
grateful.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Oh, we did something nice. Go us. Oh yeah. We gotta go and have that conversation now. Which is probably gonna result in some reputation loss, because we didn't kill the heretics. We so at the moment we are suspicious with Teleme. So I imagine we're going to remain suspicious.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Am I going to be allowed to tell a lie? Yeah, of course I'm going to lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
Isn't it just?
We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Here's hoping. Oh, good. Lying gives you reputation.
Excellency.
Excellent.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Thank you, Cardinal Antonius. Right. Constantine, here I come. What did this used to be? It's all boarded up now. So can this guy sell stuff to us? No.
Leave me now, please.
He's just a guy we beat up in an alley somewhere. Oh, hey, look. Nope, we can't climb that. Okay, let's out of the way. Disaster. Right, we gotta go all the way round. Okay, that's fine. Down that way, is it? Yeah, that'll work. Ah, this is the old warehouses. So, I've got a note about around here. So is it going to be this alley, maybe? Like, I've got a note that says something along the lines of, to the family of the rich man who provoked us, we have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. So we're in the old warehouse district. So the alley south of the old warehouse district, I guess, would be this alley. There's a villain's den there. That's a little ominous, isn't it? Oh, they mean Constantine. Right, of course. Constantine was picked up at the inn. I found the note by the inn. Right, okay, so it's not like a separate quest thing at all, it's just... Idiot.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
Bloody
And I have a
Constantine.
feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Mm-hmm. So, Villain's Den it is then. I'm going to go to the other entrance, obviously. More loot. So, what's down here? So, there's an entrance there. And... yeah, so we'll go around this way. When a player is in stealth mode near enemies, a detection indicator will appear above their heads. If your presence is detected, the indicator will fill up until you're perceived as dangerous, which will trigger combat. The indicator has two states, suspicious in yellow and detected in red. I see.
It's obvious that he's a gnome, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
We did it, chat. We snuck in. Where's he to? He's upstairs. That's what that arrow means. Where's upstairs? More importantly, where's the loot? There's upstairs. Okay, so what's in here? Kurt, you good? Okay, good, you're good. I had a key for that, apparently. I don't know why. 70 gold? Amazing. Ah, yes, Ephonet. So, I had no idea what I was doing. But I tend to gravitate towards sort of sneak archer style when I play games like this. So I'm going down the gun tree because I don't know what else to do with skills. And then as an attribute, I picked the accuracy attribute. And then as a talent, I picked lockpicking. I'm currently carrying a pair of gloves that gives me a +1 craftsmanship level, so that I can switch those out and improve my armor and weapons. And I've got a cape on which gives me a +1 charisma. It looks like having, just from very, very early play, it looks like having talents from gear is more important than almost more important than what you get from leveling up. At least very early first impression. Particularly if I can just carry around 3 bits of gear that each give me a crafting level, and then that means I never have to put a point in crafting. If that's possible, sort of later in the game. I really don't know. That's a set of keys, I'll take that. The key to Constantine's cell. Probably going to be handy. It's right, I can use lockpicking.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that.
We're making an awful lot of noise for a place I just snuck into.
Of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Ah. From the inventory, select Constantine from the inventory screen. Okay. Equip Constantine with his outfit, old embroidered doublet. Okay.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters?
Kurt, it is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
So are we just sneaking? Tell the captain you're ready to raise the anchor. Oh, I see. Okay, so we do need to leave. I mean, we're going to check in here first, obviously. And we'll probably try and sneak out if we can. More loot. That looks good. And we'll take that as well. Nice. Do we want to fight? I mean, not really. Anything in here? Yeah. Guys, you're in the way. Thanks. That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's a very minor thing, but like as you're walking towards them, they start walking in the opposite direction so that they're not blocking you in. It's minor, but I mean even Bethesda gets that wrong when you've got followers. I guess this game has been designed around having followers, but yeah, I've been in here. Don't need to do this. But that's a fairly severe difference, Sephinet. But my question would be, why not both coffee? Why not both cream and sugar in your coffee? Or, I guess, in your cock if you want, but fair enough, good call. I tend to drink just black coffee as well. That's my go-to. I tend to say I like my coffee like I like the weather rather than how I like my men, but you know, whatever floats your boat. I think I can... Oh no, I don't want to go this way. map. Yeah, that way. Good. We did it. So the only thing I've not done in Serene is I picked up a note about a guy called Albert whose dad has left some money for him in the house. What's that guy doing in the background? He's kind of stuck. So there's a bookstore somewhere with some money hid in a chest. I don't know whether I want to spend ages looking for a broken bookstore. I probably don't care enough. I'm probably just going to head on out. But not before I go and see the merchant, because I want to make sure I've got a clear inventory. Good inventory management and all that. Oh, the game's getting a little choppy. I wonder what's causing that. Seems to have smoothed out a bit.
Such a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, pleasure to see you too. I've just got a bunch of shit, really. Like, so I've got this old blunt foil that's no good for me. I should be checking to see if anyone in my party can hold this stuff, shouldn't I? That's what I should be doing. Right, let's do this properly. Okay. Right, so I can't equip this because the requirement is long blades. Nope. You have this rusted Zweihander, for which this is an upgrade in terms of, but that can be improved twice as well. I did get a tiny little FPS drop, so because I'm broadcasting this from screen rather than from game capture, you can probably see my FPS counter in the far top right. I think this game is capped at 60 frames per second, but yeah, it did dip a little bit. So I was getting it on my end as well locally. But yeah, Sephinet, I was having bitrate issues earlier as well, which I assumed was Twitch's end because my upload seemed fine. Right, so I don't think that's better. Well, so your Zweihander is like got both upgrades on it already, whereas this old broadsword saber has no upgrades and does more damage. So I'm going to give you that and then see if we can upgrade it in a minute, which means that I can sell the Zweihander. And then I don't think you're going to need... I don't have any necklaces. You're wearing a bandit's hat, which I'm sure I must be able to get better for, but I've already sold hats that I didn't think I could use. All of that is worse than what you've got on. And they're marked as better, but I don't think they are. They're marked as better because of the elemental resistance, but I think that the armor is probably better. Okay, that's fine. And then you there. So you've got a pair of blue gloves, which is pretty impressive. But they require endurance to wear. You're wearing this old embroidered doublet, which is fine. You can wear that. I don't have any hats. You've got this old rusty rapier, which is better than this old blunt foil. So that's good. There we go. I'm happy.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I?
Right, I have to sell you this Zweihander. And this blunt foil, right? Yes. And then... no. I don't have any weapons. Or guns, I should say. I have a bandit's hat to sell you. I have this old leather coat. Am I selling that? I'm wearing a sailor's coat. I've got an old embroidered doublet, which is for the other faction. This old leather coat has no improvement slots anyway, so yeah, I definitely want to sell this, right? It's got good resistances, but the armor's way too low. Yeah, let's sell that. And this old stained shirt, just sell that. Nope, wrong button. Gloves. These blacksmith's gloves I'm keeping because they are the ones that up my craftsmanship. I'm wearing sailor's gloves. These are slightly... yeah, I'm going to sell those because I can improve these to have better armor. And I'll sell those. Boots. I'm wearing those. These are apparently better, but I don't agree. That... yeah, we'll get rid of those too. I'm wearing that. I'm wearing that. We've got loads of stuff here that I'm going to just keep for now. And we'll figure out later if any of that's no good. And I think I'm going to buy a whole bunch of crude iron ore off of him. So I can do some improvements.
Have you seen it?
I'm not usually super min-maxy, but at the moment I think I'm just gonna... yeah, I'll buy all of your iron ore from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your visit.
I might need some other stuff in a minute as well, but I'm just going to improve weapons. So my question is, can I improve the weapon that... no, I can't. That's a little annoying. So I'm going to have to go to you. Can I not take a weapon off you completely? That's annoying. Okay. Back to me then. Remove... oh, I don't now have the weapons. That's annoying. I want to improve your broadsword saber, but I can't because you've got it equipped and I don't have a spare weapon to give you so that you unequip it. How annoying. Well, never mind. I'll improve my weapons for now. Except I'm not going to improve the rusted saber. I'm going to improve the stiletto because that's the one I've been using. Pommel. I need to equip my correct gloves before I do this because they're what give me the crafting skill. That's why I've kept those. What do I want? More... I'm going to go with a improvement to armor damage and an improvement to physical damage, I think. Yeah. There we go. Ideal. Right, I'm assuming like improving things like this is going to take leather, right? Leather and crude iron. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to be mega min-maxy. I'm going to leave it at that. That's fine. I'm happy enough that I understand the mechanics of the system now. I need to swap my my gloves back to those, and we'll head on out. Okay, yeah. So I get the mechanics of the system. I'm just gonna carry on because improvements to early game weapons and armor probably isn't going to end up mattering that much anyway. Let's be real.
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
I'm good.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
Let's go, Vasco.
I'm so eager to discover Tir Fredi. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
There's a chest there.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
Marvelous.
The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
I feel like health potions maybe I should be using more frequently because there's no health regeneration at all.
The beast is awoken!
At least I think it's a stat, but I don't have any health regen at the moment, so...
The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this. What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Ah. We have a first boss, I suppose.
Come now. Let's lend them a hand.
Hello! Oh, shit. What the fuck is that?
Take a step back, sir.
Cut! Captain!
Well, I guess we're not going to be taking that shit. Are we fighting this alone? Oh no. What is that? I'm suddenly playing Dark Souls. Oh, that attack. I need to avoid that better. I tried to take a health potion and he just attacked me. God damn it. Okay. I really hope that it did an autosave just before I did that, because I wasn't expecting to walk into that at all.
So eager to discover Tir Fredi.
I nearly had it. That fight doesn't actually seem that hard.
My new city.
Like,
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will
I
be
think
long.
it'll be alright.
I've been told the trip lasts months.
I need to
And they say the
be at
place
full
is
health.
full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
I don't actually know if a load.
I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back.
Yeah. Loving a good sequence skip. Right, how do I avoid that? Right, like that. That's fine. Oh, he got me. Right, there we go. No armor. I don't know what that did, but sure. God damn it. Take a health potion. Take a health potion. Take a health potion. I'm pressing the button. We did it. Right, I feel like I should just be staying away and firing a lot. Except that attack can come in and sort of fuck my life up. Oh, he's dead. Got him. Did it. That wasn't so bad, actually. Right. Fucking executed.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
Where were
I'm
you?
well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Uh-huh. What's it got? Can I loot it? No. Well, that's a shame. Right. Reset of your character's progress. I didn't read that in time. God damn it. I'm kind of happy with my the way I'm heading though. Honestly. Like that firearm, the firearm in that fight made a massive difference. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And that. We'll do it. I guess we're not taking this ship now, though. Like, that's probably not fit for sale, no? Like, that seems. I have no idea what I'm doing, Sephonet. I'm just sort of. I've learnt a long time ago not to go sort of jack of all trades with games like this, so I'm just going to commit to a choice and see what happens. If it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. I was playing Stone Shard the past couple of weeks and did exactly the same thing. Just went with a build and rolled with it and saw what happened. I don't know what you're so happy about. You ran the fuck away a minute ago.
This is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Let's go, Vasco. Right, of course, so the ship with the massive hole in wasn't our ship. That makes more sense. We wouldn't have been taking that creature back to where it came from. And that's the end of Tutorial Island. Hooray! We did it. Thank you, Sephinet, for the follow. That's hugely appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
That is quite the welcoming party.
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
That's pretty,
Not in the slightest.
pretty severe
You must
stance,
be Lady
Constantine.
Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are.
To your health.
I'd rather
Aha!
die than drink your
You got
cowpole.
your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
I don't really like Constantine at
Your
all.
Excellence, we must wait for our escort.
I think he's a bitch.
Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Well, you've just
Don't
been
take
laid
offense,
off. Why do
but
you
it's not
care about
pleasant for a
requests?
captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Oh, I see. I understand. Sure, join the team. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Let's go then. There's Vasco's on the team now. Right, so there's that. Find Constantine at the palace, but I've got a side quest here from earlier, which is the Coin Guard merchandise, to talk to the Coin Guard barracks quartermaster. I'm assuming he's going to be kind of close. Nope, he's not. Right, okay, what do these mean? That's travel. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, so the game's really starting to open up here, which is pretty awesome. However, I think I'm kind of at a decent stopping point. I've had to finish at 2 o'clock today because I've got things to do. Because I am travelling again all week next week for work, so unfortunately a slightly shorter stream today. But thank you everyone who watched and enjoyed. If you did enjoy, I'll be live again next weekend. I'll do like a long Saturday stream for sure. And then work is a little bit lighter touch the following week, so I'll be back on weekday nights. But yeah, it's been I finally returned to work, which is great, but it's been taking it out of me. So yeah, my last week was pretty serious, and this next week coming is going to be pretty serious as well. But then I get some R&R time off, so that's nice. So I'll be definitely playing some more Greedfall, because this has been an amazing first few hours. I'm definitely going to miss it all week. I think we should raid someone. So I'm going to find a target for that. Let's see. Let's go with that guy, because he is also playing Greedfall. So anyone who wants to jump in can do so. We'll go and see what he's like. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please do follow if you enjoyed. I know a couple of you followed the stream already, which is obviously appreciated. And without further ado, see you all next weekend.
Of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
Am I still on?